Everyone, and welcome back to Double Sleeved MTG, where we still can't figure out how radiation triggers and mana balls work. I'm Guy, and in this week's video, we're joined by some of our fan favorites again. We have Raul from MTG Basics. Go show their channel some love. It'll be linked down in the description below. Great content every Friday. Great in-person gameplay, which is something that's hard to find in the CEDH community, so go check them out. We also have Brian with us, and we have Taylor. I want to start this week off with thanking everyone. We have finally crossed 1,000 subscribers. It has been a long road, but we still got there in just over a year. We missed the mark by just a month, and it's an incredible feeling, honestly. Thank you all. As promised, we'll be doing a giveaway for one of our playmats to a random member of our Discord. So if you want to be part of that, hop in there, check it out. We'll be also be placing an order for more playmats, and you can pick some up that way as well if you don't win it. This week I'm playing Gold Saber 2 Stinky Starfish Plagon. I'll just be looking to play some big butts and draw a bunch of cards. Brian's on Malcolm and Vial Smasher, looking to do just good old generic Grixis good pile with some pirate synergies. We have Raul just sweating down there playing Tymna Thrasios. And then Taylor's bringing the Wise Mothman, which I'm surprised we haven't had on the channel yet. This is going to be a great game, and I don't want to hold you up any further, so let's get into it. Good luck. I'll just play an Air Mason pass.
I do a Scalding Tarn fetch. And while I'm fetching, I'd like to use that Underground Sea for an Imperial Seal. And there's my card going on top. And that's all I have.
Draw this card. Ancient Tomb. I'll lose 2 life. Arcane Signet. I'll tap Arcane Signet for a Noble Hierarch. That's all I got. Pass the turn.
Untap. Upkeep draw. I'm going to go Exotic Orchard. Ooh, cast a fish. If fish is good, I'm going to pass.
On your instep, I'll fetch. Put a Meticulous Archive onto the battlefield. Archive ETB, I'll surveil one. Keep that on top. Gonna untap. Keep. Draw. Play a Windswept Heath as my land for turn. Fetch. Grab a Tundra. I'm gonna cast Felwar Stone.
Trigger.
I cannot pay. Off the Felwar Stone, tap for a blue and cast a Sidisi's Faithful. It is a 1 mana vanilla 0/4 because I'm not using its ability. I'll pass turn.
Who's good?
Untap, draw. Do a Wooded Foothill, a Chromox, go ahead with the fish.
Okay.
I'm going to put a Thassa's Oracle under it. Fetch, get a Badlands, and yeah, I'll give you one more card for a Ristic. That's my turn.
Okie doke. Draw Marsh Flats. Land for turn. I'm gonna fetch Tundra from my Marsh Flats. 3/4. Pay for Ristic Study. Tymna. Lose 2 life. Bunchies. All right, Taylor. You're gonna take 1 Noble Hierarch.
Yeah.
Exhaust trigger.
Ouch.
Trigger Tymna. Lose 1 life. Draw cards. 4 cards in hand. I'm good to pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Fish no more. Draw this card. Windswept Heath will fetch. I'm going to get something green producing to cast this Carpet of Flowers.
Ristic.
Cannot pay for the Ristic.
I had to be playing the Azorius deck.
Yup. Yeah, you did. It's kind of nice of you, though. Second main.
Who would you like to target?
The Azorius deck.
You get 2.
Make 2 green mana. Use 1 green and a colorless for a Bloom Tender.
Ristic trigger.
You may draw. And hey, I'm in last seat. I gotta do what I gotta do. The other green for a Deathrite Shaman.
Ristic good.
You got it. I will pass the turn.
Tap, upkeep, draw. I'm gonna bolt in the backside of thinking of stupid. Tap for 4, cast a Witch Enchanter.
Ristic.
Cannot pay.
Oh, that's unfortunate. You want to target the carpet, right?
Pull up the Ristic.
Yep.
Solely so I don't have to edit more. If that's all good, I'll pass.
And untap. Draw. Verdant. And let's run out a Malcolm.
Untap, upkeep, Poorly Tutor. I'll reveal Delny onto my deck and draw the Delny for turn. No more Ristic stage, right?
Heuristics.
Yeah.
Lose 2
No.
life. I'll use 1 to cast a Mana Bolt. Use a floating. I'll cast a Delny.
Mindbreak Trap the Delny.
Oh!
Oh my god. Okay. Delny is exiled.
You guys so excited about that Ristic being on.
I will go to combat. I'm gonna swim 3, add Brian, trigger exhaust. I will gain 3 life. I'll trigger Tymna, lose 1 life, draw a card. I'm good to pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw, target guy with the Carpet of Flowers.
Still 2.
I'll make 2 black mana. Cast Mothman. Everybody will get a radiation counter. Please track your radiation counters. I am not with you. My apologies. Radiation counters. You will, at the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, if you have any radiation counters, you will mill that many cards. For each counter, or for each card, each non-land card milled this way, you'll lose 1 life and 1 rad counter. So if you mill a land, you keep your rad. If you mill anything else, you lose 1 life and lose a rad.
I'm gonna ask you at least 3 more times, but thank you.
That's fine. 1 of everything. Ristic Study.
Jesus Christ.
We'll throw up a force of neg at it, pitching my trickery charm.
Okay. Heuristic Study has been forced. Play my land for turn, and I would like to pass.
Untap, upkeep. I will mill one because of red. That is a Hullbreaker Horror.
I will have a Mothman trigger,
We went over that 30 seconds ago and I still messed it up.
and I will put a counter on my Bloom Tender. You will lose a rad and a life.
I will go to 34 and I will draw for turn. I will pay for 3, just cast a Relic of Legend. I will just then pass the turn with my Tymna blockers.
On your step, I'm just going to fetch.
Seems good.
Alright, I'm going to get a tapped Steam Vents.
Yeah, somehow none of us noticed that he cracked a Verdant Catacombs for his steam vents, but it doesn't end up mattering.
Tap,
Draw, then mill.
mill a Curiosity. So I take 1 and lose my rad, right?
Yep, and I will put a second counter on my Bloom Tender.
Cast a Glinthorn.
That's a
Alright.
problem.
Move to combat.
So before we move to combat, channel touch the Spirit Realm, targeting Malcolm.
That will phase out.
No, at the beginning of the next end step, it'll re-enter.
So move through combat, go to my second main, tap 1, cast a fish.
You're
I
a
will
fish.
respond to the fish. I will pay 2 life and mental misstep.
Taylor's just salivating down there.
The fuck am I salivating for?
All this interaction's getting blown. He's thrown away 2 win cons and gotten stopped again until next turn.
Dude, I'm on a slow grind. I'm playing the Mothman, dude. I'm here to beat people up with a Mothman.
Move to my end step, bring Malcolm back.
One tap, upkeep, draw, and then red trigger, mill 1. Oh, that's a deadly relic. Awkward.
That would have been nice to have. Damn it, Taylor. We lose. It's Taylor's fault.
You hit a deadly relic. I need to put a counter.
I'll go to combat. I want to swing Tymna at trailer. Trigger Noble Hierarch.
Put Mothman in front of Tymna.
Oh my god. Cyclonic Rift. The Mothman to your hand.
Oh, no. All right, cool.
I'm not sure why Raul didn't just send us back to the Stone Age there with an overloaded Psych Rift, or why he swung in with Tymna for that matter. But if he would have done that, he'd have sent us all back to the Stone Age, and it probably would have given him the game eventually.
Pass.
In your end step, I would like to fetch. I'm going to get my Underground Sea and cast a Vampiric Tutor.
Surely you're getting interaction for this Glenhorn, right? I'm passing on on combat since you tutor.
Correct a Jujo. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Mill. Image. We'll lose a life. Playing Beseju as land for turn. Target with carpet guy. Let's make 2 black mana. Finale. X is 2. I will get a Thassa's Oracle. I will have a Thassa's Oracle ETB trigger, and I will hold priority and cast a Demonic Consultation.
Offer you cannot refuse.
Oh, offer is good. I will take my treasures, and then I will trigger my Thassa's Oracle to look at the top 2 cards. Put these on the bottom. These are both terrible.
I don't think you got an answer for Buccaneer.
I kind of did, and I'll cast a One Ring. I have protection. He can't do anything to me for it.
Are you?
I will pass after I find my treasure token.
Untap, keep, draw, cast a Mockingbird for 3. I'll get a Malcolm. Pass turn.
Untap, draw. I'll play Kedis. I'll still go to combat.
Hold on. Would you like to bounce that at the beginning of combat?
4 mana, leave 1 floating. I would love to bounce the Malcolm to your hand.
After rewatching this, it looked kind of weird that I knew he had a bounce effect, but I cut out the part where during the Cyclonic Rift talk, he revealed he had an Otawara and not a Cyclonic Rift, and that's why we were kind of forcing him to use it.
Pass the turn.
I will lose 1 life from Mana Bolt.
Bro, I'll take a hit for you sacrificing your...
Wow, how kind of you. I like to go to combat.
I'll take a hit from the Noble Hierarch.
Go to combat. I'll
Yeah.
swing Null Hierarch at guy.
Well,
Exhaust.
I'm kidding. I'll take one.
Draw.
With the trigger on the stack, I'll flash in a Bowmaster.
Oh, please don't.
Oh boy. I'm going to respond to that. I want to draw a card.
The ETB, yeah, we'll put 1 on the death right, then when you draw, we'll kill it.
Trigger Tymna. Draw my card. 2 mana, and I'll play the boy. Thrasios. If Thrasios is good, I'm good to pass.
Untap, upkeep is a life. Draw for turn. Play this here Mana Confluence. I guess we'll activate the Juan Ring to draw 2 cards.
Bowmaster trigger. I'm actually going to pop that Malcolm from Guy.
Darn.
Let's go to second main. Make 2 black. Let's go 2 black and a blue. Cast a meme bet.
Let me give you some more treasures.
Okay. Let's go ahead and just cast our standard. Everybody gets a rad counter. I will pass.
Untap, keep draw.
There's some rad trigger.
Now mill polluted delta.
So you still have a rad counter. I will not put a counter on Mothman.
Cast a scheming fence. So there's a problem here. The correct answer for me would be to take the one ring, but I have nothing to stop that Glinthorn.
Same.
Does anyone have something? Taylor, do you have a hand?
I have 3 cards.
Do you have anything to stop the Glinthorn?
I have a possibility of stopping.
The same as your possibility of stopping it last time where you attempted to win.
No, it is not a win. It is not an I win. I'll say that.
All right, I'll name Glinthorn Buccaneer since it's the safest.
Just his activated ability.
Yeah, its activated ability is turned offline. The combo part of it.
He can still draw his whole deck and then dump his whole hand.
Through a
What's it called?
different loop, yes. Which 2 of them are already in his graveyard. So from here, I will cast a Plagon. When Plagon ETBs, I'll draw a card for each creature I control with toughness greater than its power, which is currently 3.
3 Bowmaster triggers.
Yep.
If I kill the scheming fence, is Glenhorn still offline?
No.
Let's pop that thing.
Well, that was very poor sequencing. Let me play this thing that is going to potentially save us and then immediately get it killed from a Bowmaster trigger.
I will respond to the last target
Oh.
before the creature is dead. I'm going to Court of Calling for X is 2. I have a blue floating. I'm going to get a clone. I think I cut the flesh. This is going to be a problem, ladies and gents.
How'd you cut flesh and keep Fimage?
I don't know. I guess, unfortunately, it's going to be my own OBM.
Or-
and I ETB and kill your OBM.
My last target still kill this scheming thingy.
Pass.
Here's my rad counter. It's a swan song. Just keep trying. Cast Malcolm.
I will respond to the Malcolm. I'm going to Psych Rift the Glinthorn Buccaneer.
One of these will stick on the battlefield eventually.
I'm going to try to dispel your Psych Rift.
I have to pass on this spell.
I will pass on this spell.
I will pass through combat because there's nobody I can hit with my... I will pass the turn.
On tap, I'll keep lose life. Mana bolt. I'll draw and then rad counter. Counter souls. Combat. I will send Thrasios at Guy and Tymna at Taylor.
You letting it through, guy?
Guys.
That depends on that depends on your answer. You have
guys.
priority, and he kills both of your things.
If you let it through, I will chump block the Tymna, and then I'll kill the Tymna with the draw.
Oh my god.
Why don't I just kill the fucking Malcolm?
But no, because he's only going to draw 1 card. Oh, I guess, yeah. Oh, that is
Yeah.
funny.
Just kill the
Funny
Malcolm.
as shit. Yeah, I'll take
That's
that
what I'm
too. Yeah,
doing.
funny as shit. Why did you say that?
I did.
Yeah, no blocks.
Yeah, no blocks. I'll
I take 1 from Thrasios.
I'll stay really quiet on that one.
I would like to gain 2 life. I will pay 2 life and draw 2 cards.
And I'll shoot the Malcolm.
Malcolm's dead.
I will tap the Tundra and I will play this Mystic Remora that I drew. I am good to pass.
We're like 7 turns in, and I have not made a single treasure with this deck. I'm
All
getting a little annoyed.
Tippity tap radiation counter. I still have radiation. Play a fetch land. I will fetch. Oh, and I lose 2 life from the 1 ring. I'm gonna go get my Bayou. Activate the 1 ring. 1, 2, 3. Cast Phyrexian Metamorph. I would like a Tymna, and then I would like to go to combat.
Can I make a proposition to you? I'll take the Orcish Bowmaster. You can send a flyer at Brian, who's been
Fine.
trying to win.
Trigger Mothman. Everybody will get a radiation counter. Trigger Tymna, and I will lose 2 life and draw 2 cards. You cast Malevolent Hermit. Lose a life and cast a Birds of Paradise. I am going to pass my turn.
Untap. Keep draw. Rad trigger mill 2. I will lose 1 and take 1.
And I will have a counter to put on a creature. And I will put it on Birds of Paradise.
I would like to cast a Mystic Remora. Triggering your Mystic Remora.
I mean, I'll draw.
Trigger Bowmaster.
I'll shoot the Noble.
2 to cast a Thassa's Oracle. ETB trigger, I'll do Thoracle X equals 4.
That was supposed to be Thoracle for 5.
We'll put
Wow.
3 on bottom at least. A 2 to cast a Soulless Jailer.
Yeah.
Oh, now that Brian is even more sad, I will pass the turn.
Drop return. Rad counter is a force of will.
Put another one on here. Bird is big.
Flame of land return. Take 2 from the ancient tomb. Use that for a talisman.
Trigger Remoras. I will draw. Trigger Bowmaster. Shoot.
I'm going to shoot the Soulless Jailer.
My card.
I will shoot the Soulless Jailer again.
I will play the last card in my hand. A Wishfly Talisman.
Trigger. I will not draw.
I'll draw.
I'll shoot the Soulless Jailer again. 2 questions. Are you activating the Wish Claw? And if you are, where is it going?
If this resolves, I am passing the turn.
I will pass priority on the Wish Claw tile.
All resolves.
I would like to activate it. No, I'm kidding.
What do you call you, Taylor?
Fucking Colorado people lying and cheating.
The fucking losers.
Hey,
God.
I'm not Colorado people anymore.
I was talking about Taylor.
Pass turn.
Instead, I'll lose 3 life. I'll activate Thrasios. Untaps. I'll lose 1 from Mana Bolt. Paper Fish. Draw for turn. Then mill 2. Cut Soul and Smothering Tide. Oh, I will lose 2 life.
2 more counters. These ones will go on the Bowmaster.
I'll play Chromox. You can draw your card.
I will draw off of the Chrome Box.
I'm gonna shoot the Soulless Jailer.
I will imprint Fairy Mastermind from Chromox. Play Training Grounds.
Trigger. I will draw.
Jailer.
I have nothing else. Pass the turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Lose 3 life. Draw my card for turn, and then I will mill Trickbind and Crop Rotation. I will lose both and lose 2 life. I think we're just gonna go straight to Womble Bats. Swing my Birds of Paradise at Raoul. We'll swing the Orc Army at Brian, and my commander at Guy.
I will chump with my Ketis.
Cannot block.
I will take 3 damage.
Everybody will get a rad counter, and then I will lose 2 life and draw 2 cards. In second, I'll target Guy with Carpet, make 2 blue, and then I will spend 2 more mana to cast a Displacer Kitten. Then I will activate my One Ring, going to 4 counters. We'll play my Command Tower as land for turn, and cast a Soul Ring.
Trigger Mystics.
My Displacer is going to target my commander. Mystic Remoras are good to resolve. I will not be paying.
I will draw.
Master.
Soulless Jailer.
I draw.
Soulless Jailer.
Placer Kitten trigger. We'll attempt to swords the cat. There's a Mystic Remora trigger.
I will shoot the Soulless Jailer.
And we're back to swords.
Swords targeting Displacer. I would like to cast a Mental Misstep, paying the blue. I have a Displacer Kitten trigger.
Trigger Mystics and Displacer. What is your target?
I am going to target my Phyrexian Metamorph, Tymna.
And Mystic triggers on the mental.
You guys can draw.
I'll draw my card.
Trigger Bowmaster.
I will shoot the Soulless Jailer one last time.
I will draw for the mental mystic.
Displacer Kitten trigger.
Placer Kitten trigger targeting Tymna.
Yes, this will be a Wishclaw Talisman. Everybody is aware of that. This comes in with its 3, and then we have a Mental Misstep on the swords.
I'm passing on it.
I would like to activate my Wishclaw Talisman. I will be giving this to...
You're too kind, Taylor.
I mean, we have a whole turn cycle to have to deal with you. Show me the
Listen.
Oppo.
I will show you the up. I'll lose 3 life. Oppo.
Show you a hardcast force.
Triggers.
You got it.
Draw.
Bowmaster triggers. I am going to shoot Tymna this time. Displacer Kitten will target the Wishclaw Talisman Phyrexian Metamorph.
Get on my draw. Trigger Bowmaster.
OBM kill Tymna. Phyrexian Metamorph. Is this good to come back in?
Yeah.
It will come back in as a Wishclaw Talisman once again.
Wishclaw is
The
untapped back at 3.
Yep.
We're now at Force of Will on Oppo.
Correct.
I will tap 1 and I'll show you a Swung Song targeting Force of Will.
I will go for 3.
Trigger Mystic.
Mystic Remora is good to resolve.
I drew off a Mystic Remora. There's a Bowmaster trigger.
There is a Bowmaster trigger. I will shoot Plagon.
What?
Your commander.
Oh, Plagon.
Plagon, whatever it is. I have blue, green, black floating. I will use the blue mana to crack this Malevolent Hermit, and I will counter your Swan Song.
Seems good.
I would like to move back down to resolving the triggers. Force of Will back on the stack, targeting the opposition agent.
Pass on it.
Yep.
I will now go ahead and resolve my first tutor. I will get this card, and I will shuffle in just a moment. I would like to cast this Mox Diamond.
Your trigger.
Trigger, and my trigger will target my Thassa's Oracle.
Raoul, your draw.
I will respond. Show your silence. Triggers are good.
I get to draw.
You are good to draw. I will respond and use my 2 mana floating to cast a Tainted Pact.
Trigger.
Trigger.
Displacer Kitten trigger will target Phyrexian Metamorph, and I will hold priority on the target and activate my Wishclaw Talisman. So I will get my last tutor. I am good to allow the draws to resolve.
I draw.
Master.
I will shoot your commander.
I draw.
I will shoot your commander.
I have to pass on Tainted Pack if it makes it to me.
Game here.
We'll Tainted Pact down to... I will resolve down to 4 cards. So I will reveal this Gemstone Cavern.
So now we're back to silence.
I will have the Phyrexian Metamorph re-enter as a Thassa's Oracle.
GG's. I think that was one of the better games we've had there in a while. However, that last stack there got a bit messy towards the end. I cut a lot of it out. During the game, we got lost in the stack of where exactly the kitten triggers were. There were a few Bowmaster triggers lost or the Mystic Remoras. And Taylor still would have gotten it anyways with his initial trigger, because he initially said that the first Displacer Kitten trigger off of the Mox Diamond would target his Thrasios Oracle, therefore he would get a re-enter the battlefield for the Thrasios Oracle after his Tainted Pact had already resolved. He was mistaken in thinking that the Displacer Kitten trigger he had higher on the stack that I marked as fizzled, because it technically would have. It would no longer have a legal target, because whoever he gave that second Witchclaw to, Displacer Kitten can't target if he doesn't own it. So that would have fizzled, and he was mistaken there, thinking it could re-enter as a Thassa's. Either way, he had a Thassa's ETB coming later on the stack after a Tainted Pact had already resolved, and we couldn't stop it. So congratulations to Taylor for getting in there. Still don't know if we ever once resolved a Mothman trigger correctly. We'll figure it out. Thank you all again for getting us to 1,000 subs. Can't wait to see everyone at MagicCon Chicago. Come out and see us there. If you can't meet us there, we'll be at SCGCon Charlotte. Links down in the description below for all of our social medias. Go hop on our Discord. Join us in on some games. Be part of that member giveaway for a playmat that is coming order. If you want to order a playmat, let us know. DM either Seth or I in our Discord. We'll get one to you. Also, links down in the description below to all the future events we plan on attending. And see you all next week.